Hello, this is second part of the Birch ply cabinet build. Today we're going to get the feet on, make a drawer, put the top on and get some finish on. Right, we're going to start by laminating some birch ply so we can make 4 chunky feet. So that's that in the clamps. We can put that to one side now and let it dry while we crack on with the rest. So this is where we're up to at the moment. It's all been framed out so you can see the birch ply layers. It looks a lot thicker and chunkier. So let's move on to the drawer. Right, so this is where we're at. We're just going to make a simple MDF drawer with a 6mm MDF bottom just grooved in. The whole thing's just going to be screwed and glued together, and then we're going to put an oak face front on it. Right, so we've got the 4 sides of the drawers cut, and I've marked out where the groove's going, a 6mm groove for the MDF bottom. So we're just going to run that through the table saw. Right, I've set the table saw depth at 10mm, and we're going to have to make a couple of passes just to take out the right material for the 6mm bottom. These are the ball bearing drawer sliders I'm going to be using. In order to fit them, I've had to shim it out because of this framing piece I put in, so I can actually fasten to it. So I've got the drawer sliders temporarily clamped into position so we can get a measurement on the width of the drawer. Right, I've got it temporarily clamped up so we can get the measurements for the bottom of the drawer. I went in 10mm with the groove, so I'm going to go 9mm on either side with the bottom of the drawer so we don't get any sort of catching and it clamps up okay. Right, that's all put together. It's a nice dry fit, so I'm going to glue it up now and let's get it clamped up. So that's the drawer glued up and in clamps. And what I've done here is I've just spring clamped a piece of 12mm MDF to this middle rail so I can rest my drawer runner on it while I screw it up, and I've just made sure I've left it enough back, 20mm back, just so that when the drawer front goes in, it's sat inside. got some nice oak-faced MDF pulled out for the top and for the drawer front. With the top, I'm going to edge it with some Birch ply. Right, so we've got the beading cut, and I'm just going to glue it and fix it on with brad nails. The edging's drying on the top, I'm going to get the measurements for the drawer front. Now I want to, it's sitting inside, so I want a 1mm spacing all the way around. So that means I'm going to have to measure 2mm short either side. Right, I've got the drawer front cut to size, and I've been experimenting with the rotor on a piece of MDF, rotoring the handle into the drawer front. I've not got the correct bit, so it's just trial and error. So this is what I've done. Well, this is what I've been trying. I want the handle so it's rotated in. So what I've done is I've just rotated down from the top, and then obviously just cut the front out at 45 degrees. Yeah, so you've seen what I've done, and I'm hoping that'll work out. I don't know if any of you have done anything similar, you know, not having the correct bit. So if you have, just leave me a comment and let me know what you did. And word about what this channel's about. It's just really back to basics woodworking. I mean, yeah, I used a domino in this, but you could have used a Craig or a Dowell, you know, Dowell machine. And I think you see all these videos on YouTube of you know, these big 15-foot large edge stable epoxy pours and these fantastic woodworking shops they have, you know, these machines and tools and you know, yeah, we'd all love to have access to all those, but you know, most of us don't. So, you know, it's about keeping it real and doing stuff what's, you know, attainable and achievable. So that's what this is really about. This is what, you know, hopefully when I upload more videos of future projects, it's you know, it's stuff other people can do. Pick a card, any card. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to fit the drawer front, and if you've not seen this already, I'll show you. This we'll use playing cards to ram them in at the bottom and at the sides, and then it will give us an even gap. You know, if we get 6 in at the bottom and 6 in at the side, we can put 3 all round then. And then we'll just put a bit dab of glue, and I'm going to put a couple of brads in front back, and then we'll come back later when it's dry and I might put a screw in. Mixing up a little bit of filler here for the brad nail holes and the just any little slight little, you know, voids or anything you find. So we don't need a lot. Plenty. Then just put a little bit of hardener with it. Do. One side, and then just give it a mix. Right, so we're going to give the top a bit of a sanding. Just a quick tip. I've put some masking tape round. It's just a tiny bit high. I don't know if you can see it, only a tiny bit, just not as bad here. So if you just put a bit of masking tape round, and as you start sanding, if it gets to a point where it's you know, scraping the masking tape away, it's time for stop. Right, hang on. Right, we've got quite. Can't do it now, you know. Right, we've got quite a bit of sanding to do, so. Best crack on. Right, we're on to the feet. This is the shape I'm going to be going for. So that's the feet made. I used the track saw to cut them out, and I'm going to use the Craig jig to screw them onto the bottom of the unit. Right, I've got the Craig jig set up here. I'm going to put a couple of holes in each leg just to hold it in place till the glue goes off. Right, so that's the top all fastened on. I've just put 2 L brackets at the front and just gone through the back rail at the back. Got the legs in place, and just before I screw them on, I just wanted to show you that I've got a piece of wood clamped to the front, and it just stops the leg from pulling over further over towards the front, because they have a tendency to pull which way the screw's going. So by clamping that on, it makes it a lot easier. That's my first project video on YouTube in the bank. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I've enjoyed it. If you have, please like it and hit the subscribe button. And if you want to see more pictures of the build, you can look on my Instagram, which I'll put on screen. Until next time, catch you later.